Demi Lovato, she's been looking for aliens right now, and she's hot on the trail. The aliens are actually, that's the thing. If you're an alien right now and you heard Demi was up, because they've been sitting comfortably, even when it starts to come out, when there was, what's that place that all the aliens where they
Area 51.
Area 51, for example, they were always hot on the aliens' trails, right? But they were never actually able to crack the case.
No, and they're always like, oh, it was a weather balloon. The government's got a lot.
The government's sort of covering for them, but the government doesn't want to know what to do really now that Demi's on the case, right?
No.
So Demi Lovato's out there, and they were like, fuck, we've been hiding this for the people forever, and Demi Lovato was going to get to the bottom of it. So they're shaking in their boots at the government, right?
She got there with fucking Tom DeLonge.
Tom DeLonge's, well, he's probably so happy. He's like, finally, some of the big guns are coming out.
Yeah, he goes, I'm not a big enough celebrity.
And he goes, yeah, so this is what Demi Lovato, so this is some of the updates that she's made.
You've made contact.
I have made contact. It's not been in like the ET phone home type of sense, but I have made contact by meditating and looking up and seeing things in the sky that weren't there when I started meditating.
So now that you've
This is huge fucking news.
Yeah. I mean, stars like move and stuff.
That's the thing, though.
She's the type of person who would see a satellite or like a plane and be like, look at that star right there. It's moving so fast across the sky.
She's chatting to aliens when she meditates. That's the thing. So she goes like this.
I mean, I know some hippies who believe that too, though.
They think they're chatting to aliens?
Well, there's people who are like...
They think the universe is sort of the DMT situation.
There are people who believe that like once you really max out meditation, you can make yourself essentially achieve the same state as like taking acid or DMT or whatever. Like they're like, you straight up, or like you're like, I don't take acid because I can just trip. Once I hit this point,
I don't need to. I'm so good at meditating. I just
go, no, but literally, I've heard that from people where they go like, I can make myself just go.
And then what happens is you get in touch with the aliens.
Yeah.
But it is funny though. They go
or you're just breathing so deeply that you're just like so close to passing out, and you're like.
It also sort of is taking the easy way out too, where they're like, "Okay, we got this new show, and you're gonna go hunt for aliens." And she just closes her eyes and she goes, "I'm one step ahead of you. I'm actually chatting with them right now. I got them on the horn.
Found them."
Yeah, she goes.
She's like the equivalent of like, remember that crossing over guy from back in the day when he's talking to dead people?
Yeah,
and he had all the people, and he goes, hold on, let me
Yeah.
just chat to them. And go, they say they're good, and you go, okay, is that it? And
Those guys are incredible.
That guy was the best one.
I like the idea of just going to like a medium and then make up people. You go, yeah, my grandfather just died 2 days ago, even though both your grandfathers are alive at the time. And then you get him, you get that guy chatting. They'll all give you a thing.
That guy.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, that's the thing. The guys. I only
guys are no.
You have to go to a guy one now because I've been told. I think Ricky Velez is the one who told me this. That all the fortune tellers, a lot of them are just actually fucking tugs. They're fortune and tugs.
You mean the ones that like in the East Village, or like around?
Well, you know how you go.
They're on the street. Like
how many times have we had this conversation? We go, "How's this place in business?"
Yeah.
Well, that's how they're in business. They're all tugs.
That makes sense.
You get a fortune and tug.
Yeah.
Do you know that?
I did not know.
He seemed very convinced. He's been like a New Yorker.
It's weird that you would think that they wouldn't be like, you know what, we're going to give you a massage, a fortune. Like, why not bring them all under the umbrella?
Well, that's the thing. There you go. You know, I'm going to give you a massage. You're like, well, I'm going to give you, no, yeah, well, they should give you a massage with your fortune. But they go, you know, I'm just in your past. You go, do you see anything hard in the very near future?
Seems like honestly like a Nathan for you or something. Where you're like, yeah, I'm like, my massage business is not doing well enough. You know,
your fortune business.
or whatever, any of them. Have you considered adding like fortunes and tugs?
Have you considered adding tugs to your real estate empire? Your construction business.
Yeah, you go, it turns out I'm just a prostitute
just a house
now.
and tug. But they build your house for like 8 months, and then at the end of the 8 months,
yeah, like once I get all the permits, and go, yeah, this is the last part of it. Just jerk you off.
Just sign this form and just do one more step, and the house is yours. You go, what? Don't you remember? It's our business for construction and tug.
You know what would be a good one is a notary and tug.
I like it.
Because a lot of notaries, all they really do is they're like, there's a million of them, and you give them $100, and they have the stamp.
Why not get a tug while you're at it?
But they're like, it's so competitive because there's how do you pick a notary, right? You go, well, what notary? But if you have a notary, you go, all right. Now that I've done the stamp.
Well, Demi Lovato has been out there talking to the aliens.